Why hello everyone, Decaf13 here and welcome to my newest Let's Play of Let's Play Disgaea 4, A Promise Revisited. I was racking my head over what I was going to play next on my channel for a while, and I had absolutely no idea. And for some reason, the only thing that was coming to mind for me was, hey, why not play Disgaea? I mean, this game is amazing. I love this game. It's funny. It's a just a good game overall. Um, Originally I was planning on playing Disgaea 3, but I went and figured, I kind of like 4 better, just because there's more stuff, I guess, and I like the characters better too. But anyway, that's enough just me rambling on. Let me just change this, because the volumes are awfully unbalanced for some reason. Increase text speed. That should be fine. Let me just increase this a little. Game audio, because that seems a little low. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started.
Since the dawn of time, humans have always feared the darkness. Vampires, werewolves, zombies, ghosts. Although it differs slightly from culture to culture, people's fear of the darkness has grounded them into living conservatively. In the current world, thanks to wars, terrorism, weapons of mass destruction, accidents caused by human error, and daily incidents of murder, humans have grown to fear the actions of their own kind, even more than the darkness itself. This is the story of a group of heroes who have stood up to fight back against such a corrupted society.
The fresh, dripping blood, veins sinking into its skin. Oh, what a splendid taste. Extract of life overflows and fills my body. I can feel its power. Oh, the waves of ecstasy. How magical are these insignificant creatures known as sardines?
This man is the reason why I love this game so much. Oh, Valvatores. Although you have to expect anyone voiced by Troy Baker is amazing automatically. I mean, Kanji, Valvatores, come on. Just automatically awesome, just because Troy Baker. Anyway.
His name is Valvatores, an elite vampire who was once feared for being a tyrant. In spite of his legend, he now spends his life in Hades, the netherworld's prison, admiring sardines. His werewolf steward, Fennec, who routinely showers his master with praise and compliments.
As expected of you, Lord Valvatores. No matter the hardships or circumstances, you are ever the optimist, my lord.
Listen to this, Fenric. Sardines are the most ideal food because they are full of nutrients, like omega-3 fatty acids.
In other words, they cleanse your blood, prevent various diseases, and help you to burn more fat.
I've been here for quite some time, but I never knew these cheap sardines possess so much potential. One should never underestimate the studies that are conducted in the human world. There is no doubt that my body is benefiting from these sardines' nutrition. This is evolution. My body is truly evolving since the time I was credited as being a tyrant.
The fact that you don't even acknowledge it as a degeneration is one of my Lord Valvatores' many formidable powers. Care for another to enhance your evolution, my lord?
This one looks rather juicy and delicious. Wait a second.
Yes, is there a problem?
Rick? Once again, you have attempted to sneak this into my meal. The blood of humans!
As expected, my lord, you saw right through my deception.
Of course! Never doubted vampire's sense of smell.
I only meant it as a gift to my master, who has lost his power due to a foolish promise that he made in the past. Since you can't abide breaking promises, I figured it would be prudent for you to imbibe it unintentionally. Do you disapprove?
How many times do I have to tell you? A proud demon like myself would never break a promise. Demons' promises are supposed to be sacred. They're
I admire that you have retained your values as a demon, even after you lost your powers and fell to Hades.
Lord Valvatores, all of the Prinnies have been gathered. Please come to the Prinny Factory.
Prinnies. The best characters of the Disgaea series.
You, Prinny! Repeat what you just said.
Hey, I only asked you to come to the factory.
Fool! You forgot to include dude in all of your lines. Prinny rule number 1. You shall always include the word dude in every line you say.
You're absolutely right, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
Too late! You must start over from level 1.
Can't fucking get over that.
Level 1 pretty task. Scrubbing the toilet.
Can't even master the basics. The quality of the human souls is decreasing by the day.
That is why. That is why I have to do this. I vowed to become a Prinny instructor the very day I fell to Hades because I knew that was my true calling.
What an impressive ability to overwrite his memory of losing his power and being forced to take the least wanted job in the Netherworld. This is another one of his formidable powers. He can convert any suffering that he's been through into something positive. You're way too good to be a lowly, pretty instructor, my lord. Someday, I, Fenric, will...
Let's go, Fenric! It's time to fulfill our duty. Episode 1. Rebels of Hades.
I can tell you guys one thing about this first episode, though. We're probably not going to get a lot of story. I think this first episode is just mostly going to be tutorial stuff. So, buckle in tight. Before we get going, I've gathered some support forces to help you with your tasks. These people will come along and follow you as Prinny instructors in training. I'm fighter, a warrior. Physical attacks and close combat are my specialties. Pleased to meet you, my lord. I'm Red Skull, a magician. I'll take care of those the magic attacks. Nice to meet you, my lord. I'm Healer, a cleric. I'll support you with my healing powers. Thank you for having me, my lord. Very nice, Fenric. How considerate of you. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to handle my job adequately with the steady increase of new Prinnies. Well now, Nephiite. No, that's not Nephilites. Neophytes. As a fully fledged Prinny instructor, pay attention to my leadership and follow in my footsteps. Fighter, Red Skull, and Healer have become your followers. Oh, one more thing. I have good news for you, my lord. Please take solace, my lord. We have caught the sardine thief. This is most excellent news, Fenric. The fight for sardines has finally come to an end. As punishment, this one must work for me for free forever. Yes, my lord. Meow, meow. Damn it, this is like a living hell. Cat Saber, the sardine thief, was forcefully enlisted into following you. Now let's proceed, everyone, to the Prinny Factory. Now, when we start off the game, we're going to be here in this hub world type area. There's a bunch of different characters here, as you can see, with icons over the heads, that all do something important. We'll slowly go over these as they become unlocked to us, because we don't have access to everything from the beginning. So yeah, when we get to that stuff, we'll get to it. Anyway, we have our team here, out of all our characters that we just got. I'm probably never going to use these guys, mostly because I don't usually like using the characters that they give to you right from the beginning. I mean, they're alright characters. I just like making my own characters a lot more. So when I can make new characters, you're probably never going to see these guys again. Fair warning. Anyway, I'll go into what each class does when we get into a battle, because there's really no reason to get into that now. But anyway, in the hub world, whenever you start off a new episode, as you saw earlier, this game is divided into episodes, there will be treasure chests lying around your hub world. So you might as well go pick them up, because they have some pretty interesting things in them. So we got 30 Hell, and Hell is basically just the currency of the game. Let's see, where else are you chests hiding? I know there's one down here. ABC Gum. It always contains just random items, or hell. There's no telling what's inside until you open it up. Although I suppose that's true of any treasure chest, isn't it? Let's see. I think really that's it. No, there's still one more. Since I'm remembering correctly. It's in this far off place. We got an open soda. Oh, and the items in this game, they all have fantastic descriptions. For example, the open soda. You'll be lucky if it's not flat, or ABC Gum. Next time, won't you chew with me? Oh. I didn't get it when I first saw it, but now I get it. Now I get it. Yeah. Next time, won't you sing with me? Next time, won't you chew? God damn it. I fucking love this game. And then Sardines. Want to know more? Then keep playing. Same thing with equipment, too. You can cut an apple into the shape of a bunny, made from a clear trash bag. Carry out atrocities with total authority. Of course, I'm not going to do that forever, because that's just going to waste our time. I think 16 minutes in, you guys want to see some action. So, when we go over here, we can talk to Meaver, the Dimension Guide. She is the person she is the demon who will take us to our levels. Levels are divided up by episodes, and right now we'll be starting off with just basic tutorials. Like I said, this episode is probably just going to be mostly tutorials, so hang in there.
After death, the souls of human sinners are sent to Hades. When they arrive in Hades, the Netherworld's prison, they are processed to become Prinnies at the Prinny Factory. The Prinnies go through extensive training in Hades before being sent off to the Netherworld or Celestia. They are to work diligently in a strict and harsh environment until they can pay for their sins.
There you all are. You've gathered here just as I ordered.
Yes, sir! Just as you ordered, dude!
Excellent. Now listen up, Prinnies. Today is your very last day in Hades. You have all died and were sent to Hades. Why is that?
Because we committed crimes, dude!
That's right. You're lowly criminals. And who educated you peons who didn't even know how to speak like a Prinny?
Lord Valvatores, dude!
Correct. I've raised you all to become great Prinnies, so that you can be shipped out to the Netherworld at any time. Today is the day you've been waiting for. Today, you will go forth and work hard to pay for your sins.
there is one last thing I wish to say, now that you all have reached this day. This is the very last lesson, tutorial, I will give you. Press the triangle button, yes, we will start the tutorial, because I feel it is appropriate for me to do this. I'm going to give you one last lesson today, so listen very carefully. Aye aye, dude! I'll start with the basics of battle. Anyone can fight, but no one can win without knowing these basics. Alright, so when we battle, you want to... Actually, you know what? I could do all this on my own without the game explaining it. So, I'll try my best. Okay, so basically, when we get into a battle, we will have a map, enemies will all be laid out, and of course, they will all have strange names like Albiero, Sirius, New, and Neodome. I like Sirius the Prinny though. But anyway, and we will have this object called a base panel. Base panel is basically your starting point, where you can start to summon your units from. If you hit X on the base panel, a list of all of your units will pop up. Now above your list of units, you will have a number there. It says 8 to dispatch. That is how many units you can use on a map. And I'm not just talking that's how many units you can have out at a time. That's how many units you're allowed to use from the base panel. Because if a unit dies, that number does not go back up. So be careful with your people. Alright, so let's just take Valvatores for now.
Here I come!
When you bring a character out, they'll have a list of commands that you can use. Move, attack, special, a command we don't know yet, defend, and item. As well as equipment and status, but I probably won't be using these too much, at least in battle. So for now, let's use move to get close to one of these enemy prinnies. Now that we're close to an enemy, we can attack them. We can also use a special skill as well. Just be careful of the range on these, because sometimes you might accidentally catch your allies in range. But special attacks, they all cost SP, of course. I don't think there's any other way, anything else to say, other than that. We can also defend if we want. You can take a defensive stance. That'll protect allies from taking damage, but we're probably not going to be using that right now. And item, of course, that's pretty self-explanatory. So for now, let's just attack this Prinny right here. Now you're gonna notice we didn't attack right away. That's because, as with any strategy game, you want to plan out what you're doing beforehand. You're supposed to plan out what you're doing beforehand. If you want to attack, you hit triangle, and you get another list of options here. You can hit execute to well, in order to actually go through with your commands, you can either hit execute or end turn. But be careful, because if you hit end turn, then the enemies will get to move, and you don't want to be the only unit on the map when that happens. You can also check your units on the map, bonuses, and other stuff too. I'll get into bonuses probably after the battle. But since now we have Valvatores queued for an attack, let's bring out some other people as well. Now let's bring out Victoria, our healer. I actually want to cancel Valvatores' attack because he's not going to kill with just his normal attack. So let's use Victoria's bow to attack Neodome from a distance to whittle him down a little. And let's try attacking the Valvatores again. Now as you can see, there's a new thing underneath accuracy. Chance of team attack. Basically, if you have up to 4 units next to each other, basically on each side of your attacking character, there is a chance that they will all participate in a team attack. Basically what team attack is, it's just a more powerful regular attack. Something to keep in mind. Let's see, who are we going to bring out next? Let's bring out Metrofan.
I got this.
Because something special about axe weapons, which Metrofan actually uses, when you attack an enemy with an axe, their defense will go down. So it's pretty useful when you want to help whittle down an enemy for other characters to attack. Because I just want Fenric and Valvatores to get as much experience as they can. Let's see. We also have other units, of course, too. Claudio here, a mage. Mages obviously excel in magic. He is what is known as a Red Skull, which means he's a fire elemental male mage. And yes, there is a difference between male and female mages in this game, which I will go over later when we get to make our own. But when you go to use a special skill, as I showed a little with Valvatores, you will get a range of how far that skill can reach. Pyrenees are weak to fire, so it is useful to have a red mage or a red skull. I don't know if I'm going to kill with this. I probably will, actually, because they do have a lowered resistance to fire. Yeah, as you can see down there on the bottom with their stuff, they have resistances to fire, wind, and ice. They resist ice a little. No, they're neutral to wind, but they are a little weak to fire. Yeah, actually, I don't think this will kill. You should be left with a little health. I hope. Because I don't want these guys getting experience, as I said. Anyway, we've set up enough, so let's end our turn because we are basically done.
There.
Ooh, critical. Critical defense down. And Fenrir got his experience. Ooh, it didn't kill. Now, when you normally attack an enemy, there is a chance that they will counter you. And of course, you can counter back, just as Valvatores did. I thought they were going to gang up on... I think, you're going to kill that guy, aren't you? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Bonus gauge went up. But of course, I said I'll explain that later. Alright. I don't think anyone actually took damage, did they? Because I was going to show off heal, too, but... Oh well. Let's attack with... Because I don't... Actually, you know what? No, just in case you do kill. Let's attack with Claudia, because... Mages, of course, they have shit attack. So, you know, this should be the end of the battle. Wow, 0. I didn't expect you to do 0, Claudio. I expected you to not do a lot, but 0? That's a little sad. Okay, anyway. I said before, I would go over the bonus gauge later, and I feel now is the perfect time. The bonus gauge will display after you finish a battle. Basically, the more you fill up the gauge, the more rewards you will get after battle, including hell, items, and experience. Of course, on some maps, it's harder to get the bonus gauge up, but I'll show you guys some tricks for getting the bonus gauge up when we get to that point. But for now, just know, the more things that you kill, the more actions that you take, the more things that you destroy, the more hell you'll get, and the better your bonus gauge will be. So, with that, we've cleared out the first, what am I trying to say? We cleared out the first level, and we can now move on to the next. But after you do clear level, you of course return to your hub world, and Fenric has something to tell us apparently. My apologies for the wait, Lord Val. Rosen Queen Company has finally been established. Good, now I can work on my equipment. Alright, we got 3 merchants now that are opened up. A weapon shop, an armor shop, and a general store. Each character can equip up to 1 weapon and 3 equipment items. And the general store sells consumables like healing items, which you should usually have handy. Yeah, by using your equipment, changes up what you can do in battle. And if you want to know more about weapons, you can talk to the zombie over there. But I'm probably not going to do that. Fenrir's going to give us some money. 100 hell. Apparently that's a lot of money to Valvatores. Not to me, but, you know. Well, we got 654 hell. But another thing that didn't go over was this cleric over here. The Netherworld Nurse. If you talk to her, you will be able to open up the hospital to heal your units. Of course, this costs money. Oh, actually, we didn't need to do that, because for some reason... I forgot they heal us after that first battle. Anyway, if you ever get hurt, or lose all your SP, or die, you want to come back here and heal up. Of course, that costs money. And the more you do heal, you actually get you actually start to get rewards from the hospital, such as equipment and items, things of that nature. Anyway, here we have the general store. We can buy healing items, such as all of this stuff up here: mint gum, unopened soda, garlic water, fairy dust. And we also have other miscellaneous items here, such as EXP potions, mana potions, and stealing hands. Now, stealing hands, what they do, they allow you to steal equipment from enemies. EXP potions, you can use them in battle to gain experience, and mana potions, you can use them in battle to gain more mana. I will explain what mana is for later, of course. And the more you buy from the weapon, general, and armor stores, the more your customer rank will go up. I'll explain what the customer rank is good for later, of course. But I thought I might as well get that off the plate now. We're already half an hour in now. As I said, this episode's going to be very tutorial heavy. But I feel I've already gotten most of the stuff out of the way that I wanted to talk about. So I believe we should be fine. Before we move on to the next chapter, or part, let's save our game. Actually, hold on. Something I want to do first, of course, so I can differentiate this file between my between this file and my personal file. We're going to change the save icon to a printy, unlike Valvatores, who is on my personal file. Okay. Let's save up. Oh, good. Alright, so I guess we'll move on to the next episode, because I don't want this video just me talking game mechanics. And yes, Fenric will now bring up the Netherworld Hospital and tell us to save. Yes, sardines. They've given me enough power without having to drink blood. Don't worry, Fenric. Yes, if you couldn't tell, Valvatores has kind of a thing for sardines. Alright, special skill and defense. I believe I already went over special skills in the last battle. I think I was supposed to go over them now. But, yeah, special skills. We used them with Claudio, and I showed that Valvatores has one as well.
Your back is wide open.
So for now...
Time to bust some balls.
No. You can't reach, but Fenric can. Fenric doesn't have any specials right now, so let's just attack with him. Roosh. We'll get Valvatores out.
I shall re-educate you.
And let's try out Valvatores' special skill, Impaler Prince. This isn't going to... Actually, just so I can try and get it to kill.
Forgive me.
I want to make sure that I can get him a little weaker. But I think that's as far as I can go without killing him. Well, let me see what Claudio can do. Maybe Claudio can bring him down a little bit. That's half. And I think you're doing half. No, you're not doing half. Well, let's see what happens. 13. I gotta be careful, because you can also counter him. You know what, let's just be safe and bring out Valvatores.
Take this.
You should be fine. This probably should kill. Val should get his level. Let's bring out Vittoria too, in case we need a healer. Yeah, that should be it.
I'll show you.
Oh, it didn't kill. 3 health. Thing I like about Impaler Prince. Oh no. Oh. Oh my god. Fenric is going to kill. Shit, Fenric. God damn. You're already almost at level 3. Calm down and let's let Valvatores get some kills. There you go, Val. We got some mint gum. Not bad. what, 112 hell to. Alright, now we have the ability shop. We can purchase abilities, special skills, and magic. And yeah, you have to purchase them with mana. That is what mana is for. You buy skills with them. Also other things, but of course, we'll get to that when we get to it. Abilities, they're basically just like little bonus skills that you can have. Kind of like passive skills. You only have 2 ability slots, at least for humanoid monsters. Well, I mean humanoid demons. Monster demons, they will have 3 slots. They'll have 3 slots for abilities. And they just give little bonuses, like they can increase your resistances to different ailments, or they can increase your likelihood of increasing stats when leveling up. Things like that. So you can learn abilities by purchasing them with mana. However, they are a bit costly with mana. And of course, mana potions aren't the only way to get mana. You also get them through defeating enemies. Of course, that's the main way of getting them. So since we are here now, let's go over to the ability shop and get some skills for Valvatores and Feinric. And in case you're wondering what the hell ability means, it's just an evil ability. Yes, that... I am not kidding you. There. It literally just means evil ability. Oh, wow, we have a lot of mana between Fenric and Valvatores. So yes, we can increase our aptitude, just the odds of stat going up when we level. We can increase our resistances too. Increase our base HP, our base SP, and base stats, basically, as well as these vaccines to increase evading status ailments. So yeah, abilities, they are pretty useful, but for now, we want to go with skills. Each character has certain skills they can learn. And of course, wow, I just cannot get the right words for what I want to say, because there's so much I want to say, but I can't think it all on the spot. Anyway, each character can wield, well actually, let me go out to show this, because that's better shown on here, I think. Yeah, each character has different weapon fortes. Valvatores, for example, likes to wield swords and spears, and Feinric likes to wield fists and, use fists and axes. Each class has their own different weapon forte. However, for monsters, they can only use monster weapons, which are just things like sardine bone, or, well, I guess that's the only thing we have right now, so, yeah, sardine bones. But with their weapon fortes, that's where these skills come in handy. If a character has that weapon as a weapon forte, they can learn skills for that weapon. So since right now we have Valvatores with sword, and he has sword forte, let's get him Blade Rush. And for Feinric, since he's using fists, we will get him Triple Strike. I will show off these skills, of course, later. You can also use your mana to improve the power of your skills. While it doesn't increase their power, it also increases their SP, the amount of their SP that it gets used, so keep that in mind while you're increasing your skills. Alright, we should be fine to go on to the next one now. Alright, lifting and throwing, this is pretty easy to explain too. Okay. So as you can see, now we're dealing with elevation. Now, if you want, now, yeah, geez, what am I trying to say? Obviously, we want to get to this guy up here, this petite orc. However, it's kind of hard to do that 3 blocks at once. Some characters can climb up 2 at once, but we don't have any that can climb up 3. So we want to figure out, how the heck do we get up to this guy? Well, what we can do is, let's just grab Fenric out here, And if we put Valvatores in front of him, we can go to Fenric and use our lift command to lift up Valvatores, then go again, hit throw, and we can throw him all the way up here if we wanted to. But I'm not going to do that right now because I want to deal with those Prinnies first. So let's... Oh, and actually, we can show off skills now. Well, new skills. Yeah, I can show off Triple Strike. Cool. Alright, so first, as usual, I want to weaken you a little.
Forgive me.
Then Fenric can come up and hopefully kill him with Triple Strike. So let's show off what Triple Strike looks like.
There.
Now, Triple Strike is a good skill because not only does it do a lot of damage, it also knocks the enemy back one space. And you have to keep that in mind when you're attacking too, because if there isn't space behind the enemy, you can't use Triple Strike. So, again, keep that in mind.
I'll show you sardine power.
I'm sure you will, Valvatores. Now for Valvatores' skill, Blade Rush. The range on here, we go 3 across with that extra 4th space, then we hop back to where we were before. However, because there's a significant height difference between the 3 blues, we can't pull off the attack because it's just too high. Oh look, it's Chrome. For now, let's just attack you.
I got this.
I bet you do, Metrofan. But first, I'm wondering, will you kill Claudio? Well, no time like the present to find out. Let's see. Good, you didn't kill. So now Valvatores can get the kill. Alright. Yeah, we should be good there. Oh, attacking the healer. Alright then. I would have her heal herself, but what's the point? Like I said, I'm not going to be using her.
Here I come.
I'm still coming.
Nice, Fenric. That can be very easily taken out of context.
I'm still coming.
Don't say that. Oh, God damn it, Fenric. Alright, so let's send Valvatores up there to go deal with the orc.
Here I come.
Oh, okay. We can't do that from there. We can't throw up that height from there. We have to have some distance first. Or we can't do that at all yet. I think I have to move a box. Yeah, that should do it. Now let's take Valvatores, throw him up. There we go. And we'll attack. What is your name? Falfallo? Okay.
There.
Execute. Gonna counter us. Nicked. Counter, counter, counter. Let's just heal up Valvatores real quick. For no real reason, but I don't know, I just like doing that, making sure he's at full health. We're gonna oh, I thought we were gonna counter and kill him, but I guess not. Thanks, Valvatores. Now let's finish off with Impaler Prince.
I shall re-educate you. There it is.
There we go. Ooh, we got a new sword too. The Semispathe. Alright, let's come back and equip Valvatores with that now, because that's gonna do. Watch it. Let me just organize it first. Yeah, because we're getting more attack, one more defense point. We're losing some of our accuracy, but that's fine. It's no real loss to me. Let's heal up too. Then we will move on to the next one. Alright, Geo effects. Now this is where the fun comes in. I don't believe I skipped anything important here, but Alright, so geo effects. As you can see, the ground is differently colored here, and up in the right hand corner of the screen, it'll show that each of these areas have effects. Enemy boost plus 50%. This can be a very dangerous chapter, so you want to be very careful here, because I have gotten killed my fair share of times trying to do this. Now with geo panels, the goal is to try and clear the board of them. Now you might be wondering, how do you go ahead and do that? Well, as you can see, there are these blocks here. These blocks contain, well, they not only contain the enemy boost plus 50% that affects the whole area on these panels, they also have another function. If you look at their name, it says change blue. Well, if you look at this one's name, it says change blue. Basically, if you destroy this block on this green, if you were to destroy this block on this green surface, all of these green spaces would turn blue. So what you want to try to do is get all these blocks to be the same color, and then destroy this block over here, which is null, which will wipe out all of the geo panels that are of the color that they're on. So let's try, and this is going to be the fun part here, when I fuck up trying to just get everything. So let's send Fenric out to get this, because Fenric, he has some nice range on him. Let's try attacking some of these guys too, because it's not going to be pretty. Or I guess I could say it's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I'll shut up now.
I got this.
So Metro Fan, go over here. Victoria, you need to be nearby, because healing. And Claudio. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention before too. Only humanoid demons can use lift and throw commands. Monster classes like Cat, Saber, and Prinnies, they can't use them. So that's another reason why I just like using humanoid classes instead. It's so much easier. Wow. Or, you know, Fenric can just fucking one-shot it. And you can get a critical. Are you fucking kidding me? I just nicked him. Alright, let's move you over to... Yeah, let's move you over here. For now, I'll just have Valvatores kill this guy. You do some damage. Let's just get working on getting rid of these Prinnies first. I'll probably just leave the Orc in the end. I love how he just said sardines when he attacked. Or, you know, that could not even just kill. Maybe we'll get a counter. Yep. Okay.
Time to bust some balls.
You go, Metro Man. Or whatever the fuck your name was. Jeez, those Prinnies are so fucking strong with that goddamn boost.
There.
Actually, no, let's not do that. Okay, what I want to do here is, let's get you to lift this.
I got this.
Throw it here. So we also get experience plus 50 from this too. You know, let's triple strike you. Okay, so since Fenric is over there, let's get you, throw that there. Because when these get destroyed, they attack the panels in a square fashion, so they go up and around. Oh no, then you move one over. Yeah, as you can see, this gets very intricate. You wouldn't think so, but it really is. Okay, so let's... So the Orc's not coming after us yet, but he will if I move this block. Which I must do. I hope that you live. Or let's get closer. Because I want you to go and get that last block. Let's just start moving everyone. Actually, what's the range on you? Can't move that far, but I have to be careful of you because you can actually be pretty dangerous. Alright, so let's end the turn.
There.
Time to bust some balls.
He really likes busting balls. Oink. Don't kill him. Well, actually, I'm more afraid of you getting killed, dude. Oh, he can't reach it. Oh, Fenric can't even reach it either. For now... yeah, let's leave Fenric the way he is. I'm gonna heal you up. Let's end turn and see what happens.
There.
All right.
I hope that works. She's gonna attack him. How much health do you have? 17, 26.
Here I come.
Oh. Actually, no, I can make this work. Let's do this. Just so we don't lose our orc buddy. Oh, yeah, you can also rotate the camera on a map by using the trigger buttons. Or the bumpers. Whatever the hell they're called. Let's heal our orc friend here. Because I don't want him dying before we pull this off. I just have to be really careful that it doesn't go into the blue area, or else we're fucked.
Let's do our best.
Yeah, if you want, you can heal enemies too. And you will still get experience from doing that. So let's move you over, Fenric. Oh, you're out of SP now. Okay, so you can only reach Fenric, but you're not going to kill Fenric. I believe Fenric can get out of there in one turn, because he has 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I'm not worried about him at all. You're not going anywhere either. Oh, you can actually get out of there too. I'm relying on this kid to get rid of the blocks. Alright, so for now, let's end turn. Oh, geez, critical. Oh, don't kill him, don't kill him. No! Oh, okay, okay. That was very close. Very, very close. This should destroy the block. Alright, good. And this should be the reaction we were hoping for. This is always so satisfying to say. Look at that chain. 729. That explosion at the end isn't just for show. If there are any enemies left at the end of that, then they will all be, they will all take a lot of damage. And of course, from clearing out the geo panels, you get a lot of rewards. So, as often as you can, be sure to do that. Alright, since I think that was the last tutorial, I think we should watch the cutscene now.
Here's a message to all of you Prinnies. You finally completed all of my lessons. No matter what kind of masters you might serve, never forget your pride in being Prinnies from Hades! And lastly, keep in mind that any fool who messes up and gets sent back to Hades will be met with a brutal rehabilitation program.
Aye, aye, dude!
That's the response I like to hear. Allow me to fulfill the promise that I made to you. You shall each receive 1 sardine. They were raised naturally, freshly caught this morning.
Yeah, dude! Sweet, dude! You the man, Lord Val, dude!
Making such a ruckus over a single sardine. These Prinnies have been well deprived by our lord.
Now, Prinnies, enjoy your sardine and go work hard under your future mess.
Dude! Lord Balbatores! Are we shipping out already, dude? I haven't even got to take a single bite out of my sardine yet, dude!
What in Hades is going on here?
There's only one idiot who could do such a thing without your permission, my lord. This must be his doing.
This is unacceptable. How am I going to keep the promise I made to the Prinnies? Let's go, Fenric. We need to get those Prinnies back.
Understood. All is for my lord. That man is nothing but a nuisance to my lord. I must make my move now.
We now know our mission. Let's get those Prinnies back so we can give them that sardine. Alright. I believe that is where we are going to end things off for now. So, next time on Let's Play Disgaea 4, we are going to continue on our journey, and we're going to try to get those Prinnies back so Valvatores can fulfill the promise he made to them. I will see you guys then. Bye.